Guys, can you see my screen now and hear me well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So as I said, I miss you all.
Me.
I know staying in home is hard, but like I know we need to stay safe, but I still miss you grade 4. Today, inshallah, we will start with the project. Okay, we'll talk
Hello.
about the project, the science
Hello.
project. Yes.
Hi, Miss. No,
Hi, Muhammad. Hi, Muhammad.
no, I did my project.
Yes, I know, Muhammad. Yes, I know. Thank you so much.
It's about recycling.
It's about
Miss,
recycling, but we're not doing about
yes.
recycling, Muhammad.
Really?
Yes, recycling is for grade 6, not you guys. I uploaded a link for videos for you guys on the SMS. It will be more fun. Yani, recycling is good too. Okay, Muhammad, we'll talk about this at the end of the session about your project. Okay, so guys, I will mute you all now. And of course, if you have any questions, you can raise your hands if you want. So this project, we supposed to start it on Wednesday. So you guys can bring all your stuff and get them ready, and then you can do it on Wednesday. You don't have to do it today or tomorrow or anything. Just do it in time and wait for the seeds to grow up. This needs time, guys. Okay, this project needs time for you to see the results. Also, I will start it with you on Wednesday too. I was grade set 5 and I told them I will start their project with them on Wednesday. I will do the same with you guys. So I'll bring seeds and I will plant them on Wednesday and I will wait with you guys, of course, till we'll start to see some roots, okay? We'll not do it in the online session because that will be hard because I don't have any cameras with me, so I cannot, of course, share you the steps. But I will try as much as possible to do it for you. I did this presentation, guys, with all the information we need, so I hope it will be as clear as possible for you guys. And you will find also some links of some videos doing the same project on the SMS. Okay, so we'll
But you
start with.
sent us videos of the steps. You sent us some videos.
Yes, I sent the video. That's right. Yes, Ed.
About
Okay.
planting like 2 kinds of seeds.
Yes, you can plant different types of seeds if you want. You can plant only one seed if you want, but just make sure they are not less. They are not less than 2 seeds, because sometimes the seed could be dead inside, so that will be a problem. So make sure they are not less than 2 seeds. Okay, and just
Miss,
make
you
sure you
mean
don't plant that many, because I mean, if you didn't take care of them, they will die eventually. So just make sure you're planting something that will be small in size and you guys can use it. For me, I
Miss,
will plant mint. Do you know
Miss,
mint?
what are we gonna plant?
As I said, you can choose any plants you want, any seeds
Mi-
you want. Okay, I will put some examples for you guys on this presentation. But for me, I will plant mint اللي هو النعناع, if you guys know it.
Miss, I will plant them too.
Guys, please do not talk without permission. This is a very important thing. If you have any questions, just raise your hands. We'll need to move a little bit faster in this session because the Zoom ends, I think, earlier than usual. So we'll have to, like leave the questions till the end. I hope the presentation will be clear. So as I said, you guys can choose any seed you need. You can bring it from the flower shop if you have any flower shop nearby, or from al-attar. If you guys know al-attar, this someone that sells all the spices and stuff like that. Sometimes he has some seeds. Okay, so maybe you can find them, or you can bring any seeds like beans or peas. Those are something we can see them. We can find them in home aslan. Okay, so we'll start with what we need for this project. But first, we have 2 people raising their hands. Basil, yes, Basil.
Miss, I don't hear you. What you say in the first thing?
I was just talking that this
Oh yeah,
project.
yeah. No,
Yes,
I
you need,
mean,
you guys. Okay, best. Let me
how many?
finish. Let me finish.
Okay.
You will need to start this project, ya Basil, this Wednesday. We'll not do it in the during the online session, but you guys now know the steps. I will upload all the PowerPoint and all what you need, everything you need on the SMS, and you have videos also that are explaining how you can maintain this project. Okay, Lyanne, you have any questions?
Yes, Miss, I have seeds in my home that it's called an Arabic fool.
ايوه ما هو الفول beans. Yes, that's what I
Yeah.
meant. Beans اللي هو الفول, okay? So if you have it in your home, actually the pictures in here will be about beans يعني. You will see how
Okay.
الفول is growing. It's the easiest thing you can find, and it grows really fast. So you also have اللي هي I just can't remember its name. When we move
Chickpeas.
the PowerPoint, you will find them. Tahir, do you have any questions?
Miss, I just wanted to say the session will end in 9:25.
It's supposed to end at 9:25, but the Zoom session ends earlier than that. Okay? Because it only stays for 40 minutes. So it ends before that. That's why we need to move a little bit faster. If we didn't finish at the time, I will ask you guys to come back if you have any questions so we can join the meeting again. Now let's move. So, as I said, guys, I promised you that we will do this in the school, but since we have some problems right now with the coronavirus and stuff like this, guys, let me mute all of you because there is a background noise. So I hope you guys can do this in home, okay? And it will be fun for you. Just it's not a regular project, it's not just a project to get marks for. Guys, this is a project so you can have fun with it, okay? So do not put like in your, thoughts that, okay, I need to do this project just to get marks. No, just do it because you're doing something fun. So all you need, as I said, is a glass jar. You can use a mason jar or any jar you have, or a bottle. Okay. You'll need some cotton. You can get cotton balls or you can use any cotton sheets, any cotton. Just it needs to be cotton so it can absorb the water, and any seed of your choice. Okay. You can guys use any seeds of your choice. I will show you some examples of these seeds. Okay. So first guys, we will put the cotton ball. You have two ways, by the way, so you will see two ways of how to do this. You can use jars or you can use some plastic bags. So I will show you both ways so you can pick the easiest one for you. So first we'll get the cotton balls and we'll stuff them inside the jar as the picture in here. And you can see the seeds. We stuffed the seed. Let me zoom into this one. We will stuck the seeds on both sides. So there will be one on this side and one on the other side. Okay, but before that, try to soak the seeds in water. Okay, yeah, try to put seeds in water for a few minutes, and then put it in the jar. Okay, you will find that in the videos. I will show the videos for you guys at the end of the video, at the end of the session. Okay, now we'll add some water to this cotton balls, and do not add a lot of water. Like don't immerse it in water. ما نحطش ميه كتير يا شباب. Okay, do not add a lot of water, just damp it يعني make it wet, not or damp, but not full with water. Okay,
Like only like 2 drops or one.
yes, like
Like
few drops.
how much?
Do not fill the jar with water. Do not do that. Okay,
It's like 4
the
drops.
cotton just needs to be damp. Yes, just it needs to be damp. You can damp it with your hands. You can add a dropper, use a dropper for that. Just make it damp, not fully wet.
Miss, what do you mean with them?
Damp. like it's not fully wet, you know.
Yes.
damp يعني تحس ان هو مبلول كده. It's
Okay.
not fully wet. يعني don't add a lot of water, okay? Just it needs to be moist. And just leave the jar near the window. Now you guys don't need to do anything except for making sure that the cotton balls are not dry, like every few days. I mean, like you can do this day after day. Go check for the cotton balls and just try to damp it again with water, okay? You
Yes.
will understand more with the video, guys. I will show you the video at the end, and you will find the links for the video on the SMS, like Iyad said. You will find them on the SMS. I just uploaded
Yes.
them last week.
I subscribed, so I saw it.
Okay, that's good. Okay, within 2 or 3 days, this is not a process again, guys, that will have all the results. You will not have the results the next day. Okay, just you need to wait a little bit. So you can wait from 2 to 3 days, and then you can see some roots coming out. Make sure you guys don't put them near a lot of sun, like not in a straight sunlight, because the sunlight in our country here in Egypt is like too much. Okay, it can take in all the water from the cotton ball, and it will dry the seeds out. So you will think that they died, but they didn't. Just try to put them again in a shady place, but just do not put them in like in a direct sunlight, because the sunlight again will absorb all the moisture from the seeds, and that will cause it to die, okay, or to to stop growing, not dying, okay. Once you move it away from the sun afterwards and just damp it again with water, it will go back, or grow again, okay. So within 2 to 3 days, guys, you will start to see small roots coming out. Let me zoom into this picture again so you guys can see. Can you guys see in here? Can you see the roots coming
Yes.
out? Remember when we studied in
Yes.
chapter, yes, in chapter 2 lesson, yes, in chapter 2 lesson 2, we studied about germination, and that was the first thing to grow from any seed. The roots were the first things to grow out. Remember that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we were supposed to do this, the school, but I'm so sorry, guys. I know that everything is against the well now. Everyone is staying home. But I hope you will have a lot of fun with your family doing this. Yes, and of course, guys, I will wait for all of your photos with your plant at the end. When it grows up a little bit. We did this once before when I was in the national section, and it became so great. Like we planted coffee seeds, but coffee seeds take a long time. Yes, Rugmini was with us. Rugmini, I will share your project with your friends at the end of the session. Okay.
Miss,
So you guys can make sure you just stay at the end of the session so you can see Rugmini's project. And just we planted coffee seeds, and as I said, and they turned out so beautiful. But coffee seeds take a long time to grow up, so try to use like things that will not take that long time. So we have
Miss,
3 people raising their hands. Yes, Wahba.
Miss, I did the project with the seed in the video.
Okay, that's nice. Liane. Yes, Liane. Do you have any questions? Because you're raising your hand.
I have lots of plants in my house that I can send you because they are really tall.
That's interesting. Okay. Wahba, so you mean that you started the project already, or you did not start it yet?
I started.
Okay,
The
so
seeds are in the
so
water.
you can share with us the process and how it's going. Like every few sessions, I will ask you to show us your plant. Okay?
Miss, I have another question.
Yes.
In the sunlight, put it outside, but not very much, or don't put it outside at all.
Yeah, you don't have to put it outside. It will not need any sunlight to grow leaves. So yes, you can leave it inside if you want. But some people just try to, put it in sun so it can like get all the, the strength from the sun energy. But sometimes the sun in here, especially here in Egypt, it's too much sun. It's too much sun energy. So it will absorb all the moist. So you can leave it inside, okay, inside your home till you can see that starts to grow leaves. In this point you need to put it in the sunlight, because once it starts making leaves, that means it needs now to make photosynthesis, so it will need sunlight. But before growing leaves you can just leave it inside. Yes, you don't have to put it in the sunlight.
Miss,
Basil?
Miss, in national we make a bean, not a coffee seed.
It wasn't your group, ya Basil. Yes, so you were with us in the national section too. Okay, that's interesting. So we have a lot of people now that tried this project before. Yassine Gouda, you raise your hand. Yassine, you're raising your hand. Do you have any questions?
yes, yes.
Yes.
Miss, I make the project like I put in the plant some like many water or like a little bit.
No, just a little bit. Make it damp again. It's not fully covered with water. As you can see in here in the picture, Yassine, if you looked at the
Yes.
picture, it's not filled with water. It's just damp. Okay?
Okay.
It's not filled with
Okay.
water. Not
Okay.
don't fill them with water, or they will die. Too much water will kill the seed, so make sure you don't fill it with water. Just damp it. Damp it under the tap. Jumana, you have a question? Jumana?
Yes. Should
Yes?
I put it near my window?
Okay, as I said to Wahba, he asked the same question. He said, "Should I put it in the sunlight?" And as I said again, guys, there is too much sunlight here in like during these days. So try to leave it inside, maybe near your window, but not in a direct sunlight until it grows some leaves. Because if you left it in a I'm sorry, in a direct sunlight, it will dry out. So make sure just leave it inside at the beginning of the growing process. And once you start to see some leaves growing out, you can now put it in the sunlight. Okay. I
Okay.
will start
Thank you.
growing them with you guys on Wednesday, because the Wednesday is I'm sorry guys. Yes, Wednesday is supposed to be our project. So I'll start on Wednesday and I will share with you every session the steps of how the plant is growing. Like I will show you that it grows roots first, and then stem, and then leaves. It doesn't take that much. It takes about a week to see to see a full plant. So it doesn't take that much if you're taking care of it and you're damping it day after day. Just guys, don't add water every day. Again, do not add the water every day. Okay, so after 2 to 3 days, we'll start
We
seeing
must
fruit.
m-
Yes.
miss. We must we must put it fill it, not fill it with water, like put water like a day yes and day not, a day yes
As I
and day
said,
not,
day
day
after day.
yes.
Yes, day after day. Do not put water every day, guys. Just make sure you do it a day after day. Okay. Tahir, you raised your hand. Do you still have any questions?
I think I used to have flowers at my house.
That's interesting. Yes, we all used to have plants in our house. Okay, so after another 4 to 5 days, after the 2 and 3 days, after 5 days, guys, you will start to see the bean developing and growing seeds. As you can see, a stem, I'm sorry, you can see the stem coming out, standing up straight. And this white part, let me zoom into this white part in here. This is it's the seed coat. Remember the seed coat?
Yes.
Yes, now it's sheeting out or sheeting away from the seed. Okay,
But
you
when
will
you
find a
peel off
stem
the
growing up
skin of
straight.
it,
Okay, you will also see the shriveled husk. The shriveled husk is here, is the coat, the seed coat. It will be off, or like, it will fall down. So you will have this green thing, which will become flower at the end. If I zoomed into this, can you see? I'm sorry, it will become leaves at the later.
In this part, we can put it in the sun.
Yes, when it begins to grow this green part, you can put it in the sun right now.
Yes, but not like the beans.
Not before
shape.
that. Yes, not before that.
Yes, not the beans shape. Like when it turns
Yes,
out.
because it will dry out again, as I said.
Yes, but like when the leaves grow, should we put like water day after day or like day before day?
Well, I said day after day, guys. Yes, I said that a lot. Yes. You will have all
Okay.
the steps again in the video. I will share it with you at the end of the session. Okay, so just a day after the 5 days, guys, you will find the two big dark green leaves growing out. In this case, of course, we'll have to put it in the sunlight now, because now the plants are making their own food. Through the previous steps in here, through all these previous steps, the plants did not make their own food because they do not have leaves yet, but just they taking the food from the seed itself. So inside the seed, if you guys remember, we had an imperio, which is a tiny plant, and also food for the seed, or this baby plant. So during this growing process, the seed is getting all the food from the seed itself, from inside the seed. The baby
Miss
plant is getting
Maha,
all the food from the seed itself, okay?
Maha,
Until it grows some leaves, and in this case, it will start making its own food by photosynthesis process. Yes,
Miss
what's
Maha.
saying, Miss Noha? Yes.
When we put like if we were gonna plant beans, what like how much seeds would we put?
Yes, Malak, I said at the beginning of the session, do not use less than 2 seeds, okay? Not less than 2 seeds. Because sometimes if you use 1 seed, it can be damaged already, so it will not grow. So you just need to use at least 2 seeds so you can see results.
So I put like 2 seeds of like beans.
Yes, you can do that. And in this case, she put 2 seeds at the 2 sides so she can see 2 plants growing in the same time.
So I put a lot.
No, don't put more than 2 in the same jar, because that means it will take more, oxygen and stuff like that. Just make sure to put at least 2 seeds in each jar, okay?
Miss, like should I bring like more than one jar so if one died, I have another one?
Yes, that's why I said at least 2 seeds, okay? Do not use 1 seed only, because maybe it's damaged and it will not grow up. So use at least 2. يعني على الأقل يا ملك 2. أقل حاجة تستخدميها 2. You can use more, of course, if you want.
It's like put
Guys, try to not use too many, because I mean, at the end, you will not take care of all these plants, so you don't want to waste them after that. Okay, so
no, miss. I will put all of them in one jar, or is that bad?
if they are
No.
small seeds, yeah, if they are small seeds, you can put them in one place. But if they are big seeds like beans in here, الفول, this one we're sharing, you يعني, try to use 2 at least in one jar. Okay.
Okay.
You can see like a little bit later, you will find that we can put more than 1 seed. Just let me move through the presentation and you will guys understand. Okay, so that was one way. This is the plant. Guys, this is the finally, after 4 or 5 days of growing leaves, this is how the plant will look like. It's a tall one, spindly one, as you can see. And then you can carefully remove this plant from the cotton and just take off the cotton and stuff like that. But just make sure you don't cut all the roots. Make sure you be careful with the roots, and then you can put it in a soil afterwards. Okay?
Miss, I can like my dad can help me because my dad's dad had like a big farm, and my dad used to have a dog, and my dad used to go there. So my dad maybe can help me.
That's good. Yes, you can plant it then in the garden, or you can just plant it in a pot, like in
Yes.
yes, like with soil and everything. Okay.
Miss,
Yes,
when
Yes,
you
my
Maha.
put
father,
Plant is ready.
my
When it's
father,
tall
my
like that,
father
guys, please let me finish because we don't have enough time again. So when the plant is in this stage, okay, you can go and of course remove all the cotton balls. Just make sure you don't cut all the roots. I mean, if you cut some small pieces of the roots, it's okay. Plants can make more roots, but just make sure you have enough roots and then you can plant it in a soil. And if you guys zoomed into this picture, you will find by this time you'll find a lot of roots down there. Can you see?
Yes.
Yes.
So
And
we
this
need
is
to
how
take
the
the cotton
plant looks
out.
like. Can you see
We
the
need to get
leaves?
the Yes, we need to get the cotton out and put instead of it soil.
Yes, exactly. Of course, the roots will be the part under the soil, okay? Because we know that roots are the part of the plant growing under the ground, and the rest of the plant will be on the ground, above the ground. This is another way for you guys to do it. Again, this is another way. This one a little bit easier. Okay, so we have Muhammad. Yes, Muhammad.
Miss Maha. I wanted to say something. I don't. What is the materials to get?
We just said it at the beginning.
Seeds and cotton and water. Seeds, cotton and water.
Yes, we need seed, cotton balls, and water.
Miss,
Can we use
first
soil
step?
instead of the cotton?
You can what?
Can we use soil instead of the cotton?
You want to start with soil, but if you started with the soil, you will not see the different parts. Yeah, you will not see the roots. They will not be obvious for you. If you started
Okay.
with a soil, you need to start with cotton balls first, so you can see the roots and see stuff like that. But if you put it directly in a soil, it will be under the ground. You will not be able to see until it starts to grow stem. So it's a lot better to do it in a cotton ball first, so you can see all the parts. Okay. Okay, guys. I will leave all the questions at the end of the session because, guys, we need to move on.
Miss, wait,
This
can I
is
ask you a question quickly?
No, guys, I said the questions will be at the end. I took enough questions now. Okay. So this is another way. This one is way easier. So you need some seeds. As I said, you can bring any seeds you want. As I said, guys, I will put some examples for you to use of seeds. You need plastic Ziploc bag. You need cotton balls also and masking tape. So first we need to wet the cotton balls or just moisten them. Can you see, guys? We're wetting the cotton balls. We're not adding water to the jar. We're just wetting the cotton balls. Can you see that?
Yes.
We're not adding water.
Yes.
Just we wet them. We make them damp. Okay. And then we put them in the bottom of the plastic bag. This is the plastic Ziploc bag we're talking about. Plastic bag. Okay. We'll just put them at the bottom of the plastic bag, as you can see in here. Then we'll take a couple of seeds. As you guys can see in here, he's using at least 2 seeds. Okay, he's using different seeds in this picture, but you can see he's using at least 2 seeds because maybe one seed will be damaged, so it will not grow up. So that's why we need to use at least 2. Okay, so he took some couple of seeds and he gently placed them on each cotton ball. Okay. Of course, you can use different types in the same time. If you're using different seeds in the same time, try to write their names. But if you're not, just you can skip this step. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys, try to use maybe one if you don't want to make more than one. Here he's using cucumber, squash, and pepper. So if you don't want to do that, it's okay. By the way, the pepper seeds are easy to get because we have pepper everywhere right now. We have it at home, so it's easy to get pepper. And in here, he just sealed the plastic bag and he taped, as you guys can see, he taped it to the window so it can receive some sunlight. You don't have to do this. You can put it in a shady place if you want, because in these countries they don't have that much of sunlight, so it will not dry out. Okay, guys, do you have any questions about this part till now? So in here, here's how the plants will look when they start growing out. Can you see?
Okay. Okay.
Yes, this is a cucumber. And of course,
Okay.
when they are ready, he will also plant them again in a soil if he wants. Those were the steps. Okay, those were the steps. Do you guys have any questions?
Miss, can you give
Let's
the first, the last step again? Sorry, to take a screenshot.
No, you don't have to take a screenshot. I will upload the PowerPoint for you.
Okay.
And the
Okay.
video also will be uploaded, okay? So we don't need to take a screenshot.
Miss,
We have Jumana. Yes,
can you
Jumana?
share Rugmini's plant?
Yes, we'll see the Rugmini's plan right now, but it's on Facebook, so we'll have to look on Facebook. Yes, Jumana, do you have any questions? Because you're raising your hand.
Yes, like the mint will be more smaller, right?
Yes, mint will be smaller, and even when it grows as a plant, it will still stay small, and you can take the leaves after that and just put it in tea, so you can use it all the time because it can grow
Oh,
leaves.
okay.
Yes, it can grow leaves, a lot of leaves after that. So you can take some leaves if you like some, mint things, or some of your parents like tea with mint. You can add some
Yeah.
leaves to the tea and drink it afterwards. It's amazing actually. So I
Okay,
mean,
thank you.
I try to do something or plan something that I will use later. This is very important. So try to plan something that you guys will use later, so you don't have to throw the plant away.
Oh, okay,
Miss,
thank
I
you.
will print
But guys, please do not speak without permission. Again, raise your hand and I will call your name. Farah, do you have any questions?
Yes, Miss. After when the plant grows, like we will take it out of the cotton and put it in soil.
Yes, you can do this if you want.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Farida, you're most welcome. Farida?
I was gonna ask the same thing as Farah.
Okay, Farida. Malak? Malak Walid?
Yes, Miss. The beans, we put it in the cotton or in the jar outside.
I can't hear you. Come again?
The beans, we put it like inside the cotton or like near the jar. You see it.
You just have to surround it with cotton. You can put it on a cotton. You can put it in a jar like in the picture before. You can put it in a cotton like these in this picture in here. You just put them on the cotton. That's it. Or you can put it in a jar like in the previous way, like in here. She put
Yes,
them
in the
in a
middle.
jar. Okay. Let me show it to you. Let me zoom into this picture for you.
Miss in the middle.
It doesn't have to be in the middle. No, it doesn't have to be in the middle. She just put them to the sides so she can see them growing. Guys, she
Okay.
put them to the sides so she can see them growing. Okay, so if you checked in here, you can see them growing because it's a transparent glass. Okay. Okay, we have less than 5 minutes. Let's move on. Basil, do you have any questions?
Yes, Miss, we will put it in the cotton or the tin.
You will but what?
We will put it in the cotton or the tin, the raml.
You start with the cotton first so you can see the parts. You start with cotton first so you can see the different parts. You can see the roots, you can see the stem. But if you started with the soil, you will not be able to see the parts because it will be under the soil. How can you see the parts then? Okay, so start with the cotton first and then you can put it in the soil when it starts growing leaves. I'm sorry, when it starts growing leaves like this, you can then put it in the soil. Okay. Okay, guys. So we'll now go and watch the video together, and we can see also Rugmini's project. Okay. Wait till we see Rugmini's project first. So, guys, this is Rugmini's project. She did it before. I mean, she's a big fan of seeds, so she plants seeds all the time. You can see in here that when you used a seed on the cotton pads, again, you can see the parts growing out. So that's why you guys don't have to use soil at the first, so you can see different
Until
colors.
until
Here,
it grows.
this is how these are the different steps. Let me get it for you to see. This is the different steps. Can you see, guys? In 7 days, she started seeing leaves, as you can see. You see that? Let me get it for you.
Green, brown, bean.
Yes. In 7 days, she started seeing leaves. So as you can see on the left, this is day 1. Till she's in day 7, can you see? And she used an eggshell to put the cotton pads in it, if you guys can see. This is interesting, Ergmini. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, this was the Rugmini's project because we have less than 1 minute. Guys, please try to come back if you have any questions. Okay, guys, we'll watch the video also when you come back in this meeting. Thank you so much, Rugmini. Thank you for this project. Guys, I hope to see your steps too. I hope to see your growing plants too. Okay. Do you guys have any questions before leaving?
No.
Okay, we'll end this meeting and we'll come back again so you guys can watch a video with me. And also, if you have any questions, you can ask me, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay.